In this video, we are going to unbox and take a first look at this. This is a Mileseey GeneSonic Pro. Now, this is basically a golf speaker with a detachable GPS handheld device built in. I've heard a lot of really good things about this. It went down an absolute storm at the recent PGA show in America, and I've been looking forward to testing this for a long time. Now, I'm going to fully test it on the golf course and bring you a full review in the near future. But in the meantime, if you want to find out a little bit more about this product, or if you want to get your hands on one yourself, you can use the direct link in the description below, which will also give you 10% off at checkout, so feel free to use that. But in this video, we're just going to go into the box. We're going to take a closer look at all of the different things that we get with this product, and of course, take a closer look at the product itself. Now, this is the first time that I have seen this, so I'm really looking forward to getting inside the box and taking you guys with me. If you have any comments, questions, or observations, drop them in the comments area below. Be sure to like and remember to subscribe to the channel. But for now, let's get inside the box and take a closer look at the Mileseey GeneSonic Pro. Okay, so this is the packaging for the Mileseey GeneSonic Pro. First thing I have noticed with this is the packaging is really nice. It's very high end. It's exactly what I'd expect to see on, on the shelves in a department store or somewhere, selling these sort of electronic devices. So sometimes I've found with golf devices in the past, the packaging's not always really that great, especially if you get something that's kind of direct to consumer. But with this, I'm genuinely really impressed with the level of the quality of the packaging. So this is a very good start. Now, I should say I've never owned or even tested any of the Mileseey golf products, so they have a wide range of laser rangefinders and whatnot, but this is the first time I have ever had my hands on one of their products, so I don't really know much about them in terms of what their products normally look like in terms of packaging, but so far I am very impressed. Just has a really nice look of quality to it. So let's open it up and take a look at what we get inside. Now, the first thing on top here, we've got some sort of little, I don't know if that's like a kind of divider, if you like. I suspect this is meant to be green maps, which is maybe a little clue as to what's going to come inside the device, but we'll just pop that to one side. And then here we have recommend to use your fingers to pull it off. So there's a little card here giving us some advice. Let's just put that there. So this is the little handheld unit here, and it's got this ring here. Now, I've seen this from the videos I've watched online and from the website, but this is basically, oh, it's detached, so it's not connected to the speaker at this moment in time. But this is a little ring that you use to put it into or take it out of the speaker unit. Now, first thoughts about this is it's so small and light. I thought it would be considerably bigger, but actually it's a really lovely, lightweight little device. So this is what's going to be used on the golf course, whether it's connected into a speaker or being used as a standalone device for the GPS yardages and recording your strokes and getting the maps and all that. So it's very light. I should say the box has quite a bit of weight to it, but that is clearly not coming from the little handheld device here. USB-C on the back to charge it, which is fantastic. Too many golf devices use their own specific chargers, but not this one. These are the little contact pins, presumably for connecting to the speaker. And then we've got a couple of little buttons on the side there, which actually feel quite solid. So we'll have a look at this in 1 second, but let's see what else we have inside the box. I'll just move this across to give us more space. So we've got this here, which is, I don't know, kind of little foam padding in there to protect the unit. But, oh, here we go. So we've got an area at the top here. Let's see what we've got. We have a carabiner clip here with a really nice little leather attachment to it. So that's the kind of Mileseey green by the looks of things. Certainly matches the green on the box there, but that's cool. I like the fact that they've not just gone for a standard stainless steel or sort of grey coloured carabiner clip. They've put something in there which has just got a little bit of colour, just something about it. So we have the carabiner clip. What else have we got in here? So we've got a user manual, and a couple of these little cards. Let's have a quick look at these. So contact us. This is basically the warranty, so we can activate our warranty if we want to. I think this comes with a 2-year warranty, which is really quite good. Most things are 1 year, good to see. And then this one here is just about interference with medical devices. So don't have to worry about that one, but I'll put that down there for now. And then we have what looks like 2 user manuals. One is a quick start and one is the main user manual. So most people probably just like to jump in to something like this, a little quick start guide that just takes you through what the key buttons are, shortcut control. So I will spend time before I take this onto the golf course making sure, as I do with all of the products that I review, that I know it inside out and can use it properly in order to give you the most accurate and best review possible. But quick start guide, I like that. I'm not one somebody who sits and reads tons and tons of the user guides and all the different pages. This is a good starting point. And then of course here we have the main user guide with 4 or 5 different languages by the looks of things. And this just certainly looks to be a little bit more advanced in terms of the details. We can see here, for example, there's a charge indicator on the side. So there's a light on the side of the speaker that lets you know about the charging. And then some instructions here on about how to start playing around, what the driver arc, pin arc, hazard information. I'm loving these maps. I can't wait to get this out on the golf course and see how well it maps up with my course and the courses that I play. And even like the score input here and being able to work out if you're long, short. I use the ShotScope products for my performance tracking, which I absolutely love. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. And you can accept or reject calls, which is pretty neat. So put that to the side just now. Let's see if there's anything more in the top here. I don't think so. There is another tab underneath though here. So in this one we have a sort of standard lens cleaning cloth. So that'll be for cleaning this display here. We've got one of the little gel packets, and we've got the inspector has passed it. So it's passed the inspection from quality control. Put one of those in. And then what else have we got in here? So we've got a USB-C cable, so USB to USB-C to USB-C. That's probably about 1 meter in length. Again, sometimes golf products come with really, really poor quality or short cables. I like the fact it's got what looks like quite a robust cable here. So that's a nice touch. And then in this one, I'll just check if there's anything more. We've got one of these little sort of, I can't even think of the word right now, a little loop band here, which presumably goes on this. So you can basically just loop it around your wrist, or I don't know, keep it in your belt loop or something like that. But yeah, we've got one of those. I suspect the carabiner clip must be for the speaker, and this must be for the handheld unit. But I think that's everything inside there for now. So we'll just put it on one side. And then here, there's a bit of weight to this. So the speaker that was presumably giving us all of the weight is wrapped up in this. So let's take a closer look at here. I've got some little sticky tabs on the side. Let's see if we can get those off. I like that they've just put it in this little soft pouch though. So again, they could have just stuck it inside the box here, but everything seems to be really nicely thought out and well packaged. And here we go. So this is, it's upside down. This is the main speaker. There is definitely a good weight to that, but that is a stunning looking speaker. A nice jet black. It's got really nice little accents on it, from shiny bits here to the sort of more matted areas. We've got the tweeters on the top and bottom, and then that is where we must put this little rubber bit here, or this leather bit into here for the carabiner clip. Then we've got the controls on the side, USB-C charge in there, and this will be the powerful magnet on the back. So it's meant to have a really, really strong magnet. So as you can see here, I'll see if I can try and get it to focus. I don't know how easily it will, but yeah, it's really, really nice. I mean, I'm definitely impressed with this so far, and see miles away. Let's pop that down to the side, and let's see actually if we can get a little connection between these. So I'll clear some space. We'll take the handheld unit and we will dock it in. So let's see if it slots in. Might help if I actually put it the right way. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't fitting there. So it just slid in there, and then it's magnetized. So there's obviously a magnet in here, which is pulling it in. So you can see, I'll try and shake it, it's not going anywhere, which is great to see. And then this little circle here, this little loop, it just makes that so easy to grab that, to take it out, and to put it back in. It just seems really, really well thought out. Right, let's turn it on. So I've got it in here. I suspect if I press the power button, if it has any charge. There we go. So we've got a bit of sound coming out, and it's powered the handheld device here. And there it has loaded up. Now I think this is it touch screen? Oh yeah, it's touch screen. So there we go. So we can, if we swipe down, we can see the battery level for the speaker, which will be that one, and then the battery level, I think, for the handheld unit. Bluetooth is on, we've got different volume levels, and it's quite nice and responsive here, so we're able just to navigate. Let's go into music. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just pair my device to this. So I will go into my Bluetooth settings. I haven't pressed any pairing button or anything like that. I've just turned it on, but I have found it within my Bluetooth, so it's just under a GeneSonic Pro.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, so we've got a connection. Let's open up Spotify here, and let's just try and play a little bit of, let's go for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So we'll tap this one, we'll hit play. Fingers crossed, it's going to play the sound out. Wow! It's definitely playing, so let's see if we can. So we can turn the volume down there. I'll see how loud we can go.
It's my nature, custom love is the nomenclature. Turn down,
you can see the little tweeter there in the bottom.
Cause we just keep cruising. Double my fun, double my vision. Long hard look at my last.
I've got to be honest, the sound is surprisingly good on this. I mean, I'd quite happily use this in the house. I think it's going to be great on the driving range or on the golf course. That, I think, is us at full volume.
Hustle here, hustle there, hustle me, bitch, and you best beware. It's emotional, and I told.
Yeah, that's super impressive. And then I think if I take this out, so it's told us that they are detached. So let's put the volume down. So they're not currently attached. Let's see if we can get it to play. Oh no, it has
multi-link mode enabled.
Oh, so that multi-link. So the multi-link is if you want to connect
mode disabled.
Another one of these devices together. But I was just being a bit impatient there. So I assume it certainly seems like it's on. So I'll need to do a little bit of investigation there. Certainly I can seem to pause it from here, so I'll check that anyway. Obviously I've not read the instructions, so who knows. But let's go down, let's see if we can go into settings. So we've got golf settings, Bluetooth, battery. Very, very responsive. I mean, I've not been through anything in here. I don't know what we can control. So let's see if we can turn the brightness up there, or we can leave it on auto to do its thing. We've got the Bluetooth settings in there, golf settings. So golf bag, you can add all your clubs in here by the looks of things. Let's see if we go into, I don't know what this is for, records. So we can search for a golf course here. Now, I'm inside the house. I'm probably not going to manage to get a connection to a golf course at this point. But you'll see here we've got this little screen which is actually showing us the speaker percentage of the battery, and it is actually charging as we're sitting it in here. So whilst it's docking, it's powering the handheld device from the battery on the speaker, which is great to see. But anyway, that's what comes in the box. That's the sort of first little quick setup and first look at the Mileseey GeneSonic Pro. But I am really impressed. It's a super nice looking unit. There is a bit of weight to this, so I think probably best suited to those on carts or people with trolley bags if you're going to be taking it on the golf course, because it's probably quite weighty to keep in your golf bag. but it looks great. I'm interested to see just how powerful this magnet is here. Sound-wise though, very, very impressive. That sounded great just trying it out there. So there we have it. That is a first look at the Mileseey GeneSonic Pro and everything that comes inside the box. I've got to be honest, I am super, super excited about testing this out on the golf course. I love the fact that not only does it look really, really nice, but it just seems to be so well made. It's really nice and light, this little detachable handheld unit. It's responsive, it's bright, it's really nice and neat. It clips in here perfectly, and the sound on this thing is really, really impressive. Of course, it will all be about how it performs on the golf course, so I will be testing this over several different rounds in several weeks before I bring you the full review, but I will have that available on the channel in the near future. So remember, if you have any comments, questions that you want to ask, anything you want me to test in particular about this, drop them in the comments area below. Remember to hit that like button. Feel free to hype up this video if you enjoyed it. And of course, please do consider subscribing to the channel so that you'll be notified when the review video for this is dropped. But anyway, it's time to get this out to the golf course and to put it through its paces. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.